for the day. If I didn't know that I had like a Christmas theme, I went to the Disney
Keenan,
Christmas
fake fucking to him.
how was that fake?
I bet you went on like a Saturday or Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. Saturday, Sunday, or Monday.
Wherever day I went, they didn't have it, so
they had it every day. Literally, it operated daily.
We missed it.
Fully missed it. Was a night. It was no. What was the call time that year?
Because we did that. Because remember, we did everything. Because that's when we did both parks in that day. We were like. Right, I was looking for the shows. Like, I don't know where these shows are. But whatever. Right, yes!
What time was my end time? I'm trying to think. It was you had a lot of hours. It was like at least 6.5 hour call. It was day. I think it was like dusk when we did the parade. I think it went into night.
I want to say I was at Universal. I was on Adventure at that time.
Probably. I think we did our C shows around like mid afternoon, like 3:30, 4ish.
We spent a lot of time in Harry Potter.
You're fake.
But got my full off at the Christmas party you got. I'm okay, thank you. But also, that I'll never pay for that.
We're recording.
No, we're not. Oh, we are recording. Hi. You're so fake.
We've been recording
for a solid minute. Okay.
Fully us and a 2% about Universal Orlando. For no reason.
I was waiting for y'all to say something messy. I was like, ooh.
No, we're talking about Keenan's vacation from 3 years ago. How was that day messy?
That's all.
It could always get messy.
Well, Keenan, yes, it could always get messy.
Oh, that was good stuff for me, like you know me.
You do.
Oh, no. That was a wild one, though.
Exactly! Well, welcome back, hoes.
Hey, y'all.
Hello, I'm back.
I'm BJ.
I'm Keenan.
I am Dawn.
We should, at some point, start saying, like, the Instagram page or whatever.
Welcome to Petty Polars!
Yeah, it's Petty Polars. That's PETTYPOLLERS on Instagram.
We do have a TikTok.
We do not use
of the same name. There's 0 videos and 0 likes. So
we also have Wait, we should do this at the end. That would have been harder.
It's us. So are we ever professional? Are we ever professional?
We'll also do it at the end.
But we stepped up. We got a tablet to use to read our polls on.
We bought this tablet specifically because we're making so much money doing this. So much money.
So please give back to us so we give back to you by buying this tablet.
I'm a guest. Please do not associate me with this shady. Just letting y'all know. I love y'all. Thank you for having me.
I was a
icon.
Yeah.
It's the newest Surface Pro. It's the newest Surface Pro. So go ahead and send it to us. Thank you.
And we're recording our new MacBook Air.
That we also need money from. So please.
Cash out me directly. Oh, yeah. Cash out we don't have a cash out for the...
Tell you why, this war earlier today, just unrelated to the topic, but today I was paying bills this morning, and I was like, anyway, dude was like, $210. I said, well, I was literally $400. I'm calling BJ. I'm like, oh, I'm dumb. He's like, no, you're right. It was $100. I paid my half already.
I already
and I was like, no. He's like, no, I paid. Don't check. Don't check right now, but I think just go ahead and pay the whole $200.
I paid my $200. You gotta pay yours. Like what? Like,
I mean, when the AC's on Arctic.
I mean, actually, it went over $250.
Yeah,
really?
And that was like the month we moved in.
Then why is it $400 suddenly?
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
I was dumb.
Me, and I put my heat generator.
Can't pay. Fuck the fucking hoes. So fucking high.
Right, girl. Heat just burning electricity. Yeah.
So this.
No, yeah, because we put our blinds down, and like we always say this is 8 weeks. Huh?
I'm about to fight you.
Oh well, I don't care. We're having a conversation. Sarah says she loves us for conversation. We love you, Sarah.
No, I want you to hit him.
We love you, Sarah.
I want you to hit him.
Can y'all let me shout out Sarah, please?
Oh, hey, Sarah.
Thanks for being a loyal person. We love you.
Literally, you were like the second person that listened to the podcast. I was the first, but I just had to see if we said anyone's name.
Sarah,
we did.
I don't know you, but I'm sure you're very lovely.
She is lovely. You will live for her, actually.
Why don't you better love her? Work.
You will truly live for her. Yes. Visit again, please.
This is desperate, please.
No. While we're doing shout outs, Todd, if you're listening,
Todd
Keys. You.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna see if he actually listens on Friday. Friday? You listen to the podcast, Todd?
The podcast comes out Monday.
So when we see him on Friday,
okay.
I'm gonna see if it was fake or not.
Be like, did you hear your shout out on the podcast?
No,
what did we say specifically?
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Alex.
Love you, baby. All right, now's the topic, finally.
So today's topic is, well, this week's topic has, I don't know, well, it was kind of heavier than like all of the rest. This week is all about mental health. And so I thought it would be great since like the election is coming up. We've been on pandemic mode since March.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter has been like a big thing.
Disney laying off hoes left and right.
Disney laying off people.
Best Buy apparently laying people off too. Randomly, the pandemic got them as well.
Yeah, literally, like
It's been a year.
Yeah, like 2020 tried to kill us.
All
murder
Nintendo
us.
Switches were out for months. Best Buy going out of business somehow. I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Yeah. So,
But as the Vine said, you can't kill a bad bitch.
okay, so with mental health, like, did you guys grow up, like, talking about mental health?
No, absolutely not.
Like in black households,
Honey,
it's not
look at
really
the
a
skin color.
thing,
Look at
right?
the color.
No.
Yeah.
Never mentioned.
Ever. If anything, there's like, because I was a guy, if you're a man, I was like, deal with it. Whatever it is, be strong and deal with it.
Well, actually, when my parents divorced, the school actually, which is wild, I should think about it. That school better. Yes, that's where they set up like counseling for you, like a mandatory. Your parents getting divorced, and it was a smaller town, so people will know.
Not you.
Parents getting divorced. They let them know you're going to counseling during school. So I had that. But then people like talk down about it. My family, oh, you're doing that little thing in school. Me counseling, yeah, it's going good. It helps me.
Also, damn, they kind of set you up for kids, like, yo, mama and daddy ain't shit.
Well, it was more like helping you process your feelings.
Okay.
Because like as a kid, you do feel like I felt responsible as when I was a kid, and she was very like assuring me like it's not your fault. Let's talk through what you're feeling.
I didn't have to deal with that. My dad died.
We're making jokes about it earlier. we were like a 20-minute, like, no, I say 5-7 minute joke about his dead dad, about his dad being dead.
Oh my god.
And you're like, you can't haunt me. You're still a dead beat dad.
Oh, can't even go visit from time to time.
Oh no.
You get that, Totoro? It's just Joseph.
And I think honestly, that's how a lot of black people deal with mental health. Like that, you kind of just laugh it off. Like you don't like really acknowledge it. You like stay to yourself and everything, and like you just deal with it. Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure stemmed so closely to racism.
Oh, absolutely.
Like so.
I think also like the theme of like just not being labeled as weak.
Yeah.
Especially if you just want to look strong.
Especially black men.
Yes, you want to look strong.
It's especially growing up a queer black man or whatever, you definitely don't want to show emotion. Or
I didn't get that memo. I was a very emotion-filled child. I went on.
You seem like it.
Yeah, actually, I was saying earlier on Twitter, I got like less gay as I grew up. I was a flamboyant child, and now I'm very reserved. Which like, don't get out reserved, but imagine me as a child with unlimited energy. Yes, that was me as a child. So I show a lot of my emotions all the time growing up.
I believe in the slave trade. I would just.
I can't.
Oh wait.
Like I had a big old meltdown when I couldn't get a Barbie for Christmas one year,
you did.
and I was like, I don't want any other presents. I don't know. I literally don't want anything. I just want a Barbie.
Barbie.
Like, don't give me anything. Like, I'm being serious. I'm not opening anything on Christmas if there's not a Barbie there.
I think, like, one of the hardest things for me to process was not really having those feelings that I, like, should have and everything like that. Like, if a family member would pass away and everything like that, I never really felt, like, hard attachment or whatever. And I think it was because, like, some traumatic shit happened so early on that it was just like, oh, that's that, I guess, or whatever. And like since then, it's literally just been like, shit happens, what you gonna do about it? Like I was introduced to death really early. Like my dad died and grandparents like split up and everything, so I was just like, I don't know, like you just deal with it. Like I just dealt with it.
I think it is really important for children to go through their therapy because you just don't know how to do so much, especially with feelings. You just really don't know how to process things. And it'd be helpful to have like a guide to healthy processing emotions.
And I honestly love like black parents in general as a whole, but like they don't really know how to deal with it because like
They weren't. It's a cycle.
They didn't have to deal with it either. So it was just like, just process it. I had to do the same thing. Like, go deal with your shit or whatever. I will say my mom was a little bit more understanding or whatever, especially when we got away from my family. But like, my mom would be like, okay, we can talk about this or whatever. My mom is very emotional, and so like literally our conversations would have to be like handwritten or like texted, because like otherwise she would just break down crying. I'm just like, oh, you're wearing me out, girl.
It's about me. Can you just stop for a second?
Right. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's hard being just a person right now, but it's very hard being a queer black person, or black, or queer.
It's hard being a black, as they love to say, a black.
Girl, you tried that.
Oh, wait. Keenan, you want to move over?
No,
we do
why?
have another guest.
Oh.
He said no.
She said no. Why? We're going to bring in our other special guest.
The
Joseph.
whore. Oh.
You will never introduce me on any social media like that.
Okay.
But I just did, so...
That's why I'm not over there. You see this? You did this.
I'm fine. I'm over here coming, so I'm good. That's your friend, BJ.
Okay.
I guess you introduced your friend.
This is
Move
Scotto.
back
Oh my
over.
God.
Just kidding. We only have one special guest.
I'm gonna talk to my agent about booking me on these cheap gigs.
Your agent? Your
Yes.
Agent?
Yes.
Your agent?
Yes.
You're not gonna get paid, right? You're only getting free wine because I'm nice. So, you waste your own gas to get here.
Oh, wasted? Y'all want me here?
Yeah, but now you're an agent. And you're talking about we booked on cheap gigs. So you waste your own gas to get here.
So once
That was
again,
just wine, actually.
Isn't his agent just Cleon?
I don't know how you even book any gigs at that point.
Cleon. Oh, fuck. You were supposed to be there 45 minutes ago.
Oh my God. So what are you doing? I'm going to do homework. Can you be free, like, right now?
What?
You have a gig in Miami right now.
If you check in the mail, there's a time machine on this way, because I fully forgot you have to be somewhere 45 minutes ago.
But they're waiting for you, baby. So, rush. Thank
I'm
you.
like, don't have me out here looking like Lauryn Hill.
We need two in a full face.
Yes, Lauren Hill!
So, like, okay, so growing up, like, I know when I went to OBU, y'all already know, trash at
Shout
school.
out. You stay
Then,
shout out.
and then calling them trash right afterwards, yes. Did you guys, like, I went a lot to school with, like, a lot of white people or whatever, and, like, most of them had, like, a story to where they heavily thought about ending it. Like, did you guys experience that? I know that's, like, a heavy topic, if you...
Personally, I never, but one of my best friends growing up did commit suicide when I was in high school.
Mm.
And then another one of my best friends, while going to high school, she had suicidal like, moments. People of color. Personally, I've never been there. That's been one of my struggles.
Been in a situation where just felt like, you know, over it, Keenan?
No, I can't say that I have.
I haven't either.
And the reason is because I always think like, you know, time heals all wounds, and I'm like, it's back right now, but keep stepping. Now I know that doesn't work
For
anybody.
Yeah.
If you, by the way, if you have any suicidal thoughts, please go get help. There's hotlines everywhere. Talk to somebody. Let somebody know, please.
I will try to somehow put numbers here.
And it's all free. So
I don't know if that number is there, but
I don't know why you're trying to add editing skills to yourself. You're going to make this job harder to yourself.
watch. Ding! And there's going to be a number there.
BJ, 10 a.m. tomorrow. What the fuck is wrong with me? I can't stand myself.
oh my god, wait! Are we doing effects then? This is Keenan Harris, live on Disney Channel. Is it gonna be there? No.
It's not going to be there. I know that one definitely won't. Now, if the number gets there, it'll be a miracle, actually.
I don't know how the number's going to
The
be.
number will be a miracle.
I can only make like a big picture show up. I don't know. Help me. Editing. Skillshare, sponsored by. This is
Not
sponsor
Skillshare,
of
sponsored by. We're sponsored by Skillshare.
Oh, sponsored by
It's like,
Skillshare.
it's not we're sponsoring Skillshare. Like, it's Skillshare. It's sponsored by the Petty Pullers. We have the money to give.
Sponsor us.
These hoes are never gonna get paid.
Well, probably not.
And that's okay.
I mean, we'll probably blow up if like we get our TikTok up and running. TikTok manager?
TikTok manager should really get on that. Whoever they are.
Who's TikTok manager?
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
Oh.
It may or may not be me, but...
Do you think growing up or now even that you experience like symptoms of like depression?
Yes.
I definitely do. I'm definitely...
Mm-hmm.
I was
Deep
in one.
in
I saw I was in one in June, and then right after the protest, and then I got another one lately with this thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it didn't help when the person like got killed. Like
Oh, it was those three. The one in June, the one I thought the police kind of took me out.
Oh yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
I was gone for like a little week. I just, oof, Jesus, yeah.
It sometimes like feels like hard to literally just get up, you know?
Yes.
Like, and even when you're up, it just feels like every step is so much energy that you just do not have. Which, I don't know, like, but you have to do it, you know?
I mean, you have to live life, which is sad. It's sad when you don't have a system that allows you to take those mental days.
Other than the therapy with divorce, like, has your family ever explored therapy in any way?
My family as a whole, my family period.
I guess family as the family that you fuck with.
Oh, fuck knows. But my family as a whole, my sister's in therapy. She was really helpful for her. She's in like this really big thing because she turned 30 this year. She's like, I'm gonna get, and she's like, oh, when we go to Mexico next year, once her teeth snatch, her body snatch, and her mind snatch. So she keeps saying,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm snatching it all.
I really like that.
Same. For me, I have been in and out of therapy at random parts of my life. Particularly, most recently, I was in it right around the time when the pandemic really hit and like the Black Lives Matter thing started really moving. I had to because I just couldn't. When you don't feel safe in your own house and shelter, I was like, I have to go talk to somebody because it was really about weighing that on my spirit. And then one other time, way back when I was going through something, I couldn't tell you what that was. But I found it to be extremely helpful. And I recommend to everybody, I wish that this country really supported mental health. Because, because if you happen to have a job that pays for your medical care, they may not always pay for your therapy.
And it can get pricey.
Oh, it's not cheap at all. Fine, and things like that's fine. I want y'all to get paid. I want you guys to get paid. Y'all got great work out there. However, y'all only for the top 1%, and
right.
and nobody has money like that. And then so people are just going around suffering.
They can afford it.
Right, they can afford it.
Like they can barely afford the rest of their shit.
Exactly. Like if you really, even if you want to seek out the help, then it's like, oh, I can't afford it. So I just, and you try to talk to other people, and then they're not licensed therapists, and so
Well, based on the internet, and this is on the internet, it seems
based on Google,
it just seems like more parents are giving their children more therapy.
Yeah,
like Gen Z is very vocal about they go to therapy regularly and it's very helpful for them. So I think based on what I see on the internet, people are more about you gotta pull it up. No, pull the bottle up. You know how to pour it, you fucked it up. You gotta have a long string to make it look cool.
Oh.
Yeah. You're obviously not a bartender.
I'm not.
Because I'm at the bar with her. Ooh, she's looking for me.
which is great though. I did not know that the public school system offers. It's not.
Well, that was back in. I was in 3rd grade, 2002, 2003.
The school district that I grew up in apparently has free therapy for the children. Now it's public, therefore they're not always available because they're like always booked out from the actual problem children. But I do know that some school districts from the public school system have like, you have your counselors, then have like your child psychologists and therapists to come in and
We
talk
did
to
have
kids.
a grief counselor at my school or whatever. I don't think anyone was knowledgeable that like they were there and everything, but we had one, and I only knew because I would go by like to see my like guidance counselor like all the time or whatever and be like, girl, I don't know if I'm going to college or whatever, and she was like, let me call your mama because you're going to college. I'm like, okay, girl, bye.
But I was more like, get me out of this class, please. I will do anything.
What class, Jen?
Huh? No, I didn't mind gym. I only took it one. My first year, I was at a rich white school in 9th grade, so the gym was like nothing. We did a lot of lacrosse. which I didn't really care for. It was fine. We had like a big health unit, a big, long, month-long health unit. It was a semester system, so it really didn't work. My second year, my sophomore year at gym, the teacher was really nice. He also thought I was fully homosexual. He was like, if you touch the ball once, you get credit for the day. I'll start. Boom. And then we always do a 2-week game. The first was like learning how to play the game, and the second was a tournament. You make teams. He makes teams, and then you play for the number one. Honey, he also in the worst teams. I mean, we lost the first game.
Damn it.
Got sad. And the one I was semi good at soccer. So we were on a good team. I was so worried about him. I was like, we had a deal, an unspoken deal. But we had a deal. Why is it Wednesday and I'm still fucking playing soccer?
Do you guys think you have like any like negative coping mechanisms
absolutely.
that affect your life?
Yes.
Well, everything technically affects your life. Anything you do affects your life. It doesn't majorly affect. It probably will affect my life one day down the road, but it doesn't like and disrupt my life completely.
Okay.
Like I have coping mechanisms that are not healthiest, but I still function as a person.
You mean you being a whore?
That actually is one of them.
Oh.
Not kidding. That's literally
wow, maybe I'll block that out.
Like that is the way I cope is sex.
I feel that.
I don't open book. I'm an open book.
I think I recently developed a negative coping mechanism, but it's not really. Like it's literally just me coming home from work. It's like, I'm worn out, I'm coming home from work. And like, at first I thought it was laziness, but like, it's literally just like, I don't have the energy to continue today. I have to go home. And typically when I come home, I get on that fucking couch or in my room. It's typically the couch. I get in the couch and then I put on something or whatever.
Or something very just mind-numbing.
Even now, it's like, I don't even have the energy to play the Switch. Like, I just got the energy to start writing that book, and I said I was going to start that in May. Yeah.
You started a week writing it a couple months ago. A month ago.
No.
No, we literally spent like a good 2 days.
Writing?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. You literally said I wrote some of my book last night. I said, oh, word.
I'd have some stuff on Snapchat to run it by a friend.
No, you literally told me one day, I got
So I started character development and everything like that.
That
didn't go anywhere.
That's the
That
progress.
didn't go anywhere. I literally changed all the characters already.
Okay, well, you tried it.
Yeah. It's not bad. I don't know. Do you have any positive coping mechanisms that you've adapted, or tried to adapt? Like meditating, yoga?
Yes. I during this pandemic, because my real coping mechanism I can't do anymore. Because of my job. I went back to yoga, and actually I was talking to Cleon about this. We need to talk about Cleon later. Anyways. It's not shade. Love you, baby. It really isn't. I'm just
You act like Cleon listens.
I hope he does.
I don't.
But no, I was, for me, I was feeling, definitely doing all of this. I was feeling like a lack of motivation and just doing things, and I gained weight, and I'm I don't feel healthy. I don't really look healthy at the moment. But I was talking about how I don't like to go to the gym, and I'm it's not that important to me, especially because the entertainment industry she's chopped at the moment. So I'm I don't have any motivation to go lift weights. However, I do really enjoy stretching. Fancy that. So that's why yoga for me was really meditative. Yes, you can see these sweats. Come on, this pigeon, work. And
Come on, Miss Pigeon.
Right. And it just definitely all the deep breathing and the mindfulness, and it has really completely got me through definitely the last couple months. So it's all, and I told Cleon, I was you gotta find a hobby. If you find yourself going down a dark path, finding a hobby is great, Underwater basket weaving, yoga. What?
Underwater basket weaving.
That sounds thoughtful for no reason. Funny, heavy ass yarn.
You're
right. On the water.
God, I can't see it. No.
Me pissed off. I love it, but I fucking can't do it.
I hate this shit. How does hers turn out like that?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Brenda. Fuck you.
Who's that girl with the who like can dress in like a day?
Oh, Makara Towers.
Her hobby, she run around with random fabrics and make beautiful dresses and crickets. Girl,
she's also getting a lot of on the Disney Facebook groups. People post her a lot. This girl makes just tell me, yes, Makara, get famous, baby. Mm-hmm. Love you, Beaver.
Fully that. You do great work. You better.
I mean, she does excellent work, and she was quick.
Honey, her.
It still wears me out with her in Vegas. So it's the day of 3 days to build this dress for the formal wear night or whatever, the party. But I have to do all my work still. Anyway, I'm doing this shit to be doing. Going out.
I'm going to shoot a short film about owls.
I didn't bring a dress to wear, so I have to make this dress. Her doing other things. La 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 la.
Meanwhile, Don, when he constructs his dress, I'm like, the machine broke again. What happened here? Like,
I'm about to stop. Almost like, my outfit's probably going to change. I don't feel like sewing right now. I'm not in a sewing mood.
Do you have any positive coping mechanisms?
I think it's crickets.
Crickets here.
Well, I stopped fighting people. That's positive.
That's good.
I don't. It's not a coping mechanism.
Fighting is coping.
Is it positive though?
It's not, but I stopped fighting.
That's
a positive thing. It's not a positive coping mechanism, but it's a positive.
You know how you're around just fighting random people on the street?
I don't know on the street, but if you try me, you got these hands.
The more you know.
And I do not, that philosophy is not anymore. If you try me, I will walk away. First. Try me
If
again.
you try me again,
I tried. I give you time to walk away.
True. I think I have positive coping mechanisms. I skate if I'm feeling really down or whatever. I'm skating around the apartment complex. Yeah, skate buddies.
You got skates?
I'm getting skates.
Yes. And next,
see, that's a positive coping mechanism.
Next, you should get skates.
So I don't have skates on possession,
Okay.
and like I'm getting skates. Me will be looking for me to get skates. So like I don't search hard a lot.
Well,
so
I think another positive mechanism that we do together is we go to the beach.
we need to go to the beach.
day.
We do a beach day.
We have to have a beach day soon.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to. We need to go to the beach. We should go to before it gets cold. We should go. But
Yes.
But we already paid for our pass.
We got a year pass. Yeah.
We already paid for it.
Yeah.
We went twice since we got it.
Yeah, basically.
This is $20 for parking.
I think other than that, like I used to really like reading, but like it just requires so much brain power, and I just want to like not have to think.
What type of things you be reading?
Huh?
I read psycho thrillers.
Oh, I used to read like a lot of like YA novels, fantasy novels. Like I liked novels that like you could like kind of inject yourself into or whatever, and like I really enjoyed it. Like at one point, like I was all about trilogies. So like Hunger Games was my shit.
Divergent probably.
Divergent was my
Divergent,
shit.
bitch.
There was one called like, I don't know. It was like they were taking pills and some shit. I don't know. It was wild. I shouldn't have been reading
Taking
that,
pills?
but like it's wild. There's also one like where the girl,
There's plenty of teen books about drugs. Like
she like, well, it wasn't like that. It was like the government was killing them with pills. Yeah, it was wild.
Oh.
But then there was one where like this girl, she like died and like she became a part of this like police like force in hell because she committed suicide or something like that. It was wild. It was really cool though. Like, so I used to really be into reading.
Did you ever read? I think it's called Dear Alice or Don't Ask Alice. It's about this girl who commits suicide. And it's like, it's her story of her suicide.
I don't
It's
know.
like it's supposed to be by the girl. It's like really interesting. I think you'll like it. I'm gonna look it up and read it.
Did you read by anything by the author Elon Harris?
Elon here.
Elon.
Could you name some of the books?
He has a series, and none of them are coming to my mind. Anyways, he's
And that's
like,
wild. This was a bitch all the time.
fully there, right? He's a black gay author. He is now passed. I mean, he rest in peace. Right, but he's a fabulous books, and like Oprah like hyped him up back in the 90s, and he writes about his version of the black gay experience, which is from what I understand, he didn't like the fact that that the gay books at the time were like erotica,
Right.
and so he tried to write. So the very sex happened, but it was like very like
It was like it's just
how my life was moving as a gay man, and it heavily features black people.
I'm down to read it. I'm
In fact, they're really
rooting for
good.
everybody black
They're really good,
and
and
Sarah.
and
Shout out Sarah
Love you,
again.
girl.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick it up.
Lovely.
Come on.
I also you would like psychological thrillers. I have a long list of books.
I'm down. I'm totally down. I'm so down. I'm
Are you
open
going
to it.
down, underground?
No, like I'm like open to it, like wide open.
Come on, wide open, yeah!
Wide.
Much like some people's relationships.
Hold on. Toto's trying to say something.
What are you doing?
We'll block it.
The whore canceled on me.
Fucking
Oh.
whore!
That's why you're wide open bottom.
So I'm going to get ice cream with a different boy. I'll
Oh.
be back.
Proud of you.
Bye.
Be safe.
I will.
Okay.
Get into his
Bye.
cheeks.
Don't die. We can bring a check, so don't die.
Bring your mask.
I left my credit card.
Also, I'll give you those shirts when you get done with them.
Not give me those shorts.
Like when he's done with him, how?
Like what he's done.
Do you want them well used or like clean?
What's
Clean.
Clean, please.
What is no use?
I got them at the Target for $24.
Yeah! Not the Target.
The Target. I'll be back.
What's the question? I mean,
Yeah, we can go to questions. And
on
now
our
it's time for
fancy
questions.
tablet that we paid full price for. That's the brand new
Hold on.
Surface Pro.
I gotta practice doing this. And now we're gonna take a break for our sponsors. Ting. Do the wand.
Oh.
Bing. No, not Disney.
Oh.
Copyright infringement.
Sorry.